Good day, everyone. Today we'll be doing a tutorial on adding activities in Primavera P6. Activities are sometimes referred to as tasks. These are tasks needed to perform in our projects. Before I go any further, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be sharing more tips and guides on using Primavera P6. Now, there are a number of ways in which we can add activities to our projects. The first one will be by clicking on the Open tab. So you can either do that from here, or you can go to the File menu and click Open. And our project for today will be the LogiKal building project. You click on that and click on Open. As soon as you've done that, it opens the Activities window. Now we can add activities in two ways. You can either do that by clicking whichever work package you want to add an activity to, and clicking, right-clicking, and then you click Add, and it gives you a field which you can fill in the activity. Or you can do it using I'll just delete this, or you can do this using the command button, the Add button on the command window, which automatically gives you the activity window or the activity wizard. So you can see from the activity ID, we have a default code which Primavera gives us. You can leave it as it is, or you can change it to whichever code you want to. Our first activity is the initiate building. You then click the next button. This brings up the work breakdown structure, or what's commonly known as a WBS. So if you look on here, you'll find that if you look on here, you can see 3 dots. If you click on this, it will give us the various work breakdown folder in our projects. So, but because we're trying to create an activity for the design work package, we'll leave it as it is. You then click on next, and then it asks you if this is a task dependent, a milestone, a finish milestone, a level of effort, or whatever activity type is going to be. So in this case, because it's our first activity, we'll click on the start milestone, and then you click the next button. So it would ask you if you want to make it, if you would like to assign predecessor or successor activities. At the moment, we have no predecessor activity and we have no successor activity. So I'll just click on the Continue tab and then click Next. This will ask you, do you want to configure more activity details such as project expenses, activity codes, work products, and documents? So we'll say no, then click Next. And we'll click on Finish. So it's giving us our first activity, which is the initiate building projects. So you can go on to put the start date, the finish date. But if you look on here, you'll find that there's a triangle on here, which indicates there's a little diamond shape here, which indicates that this is a milestone. So doing the next activity, we're going to be doing it right from the activity, the work breakdown structure window here. So you just click on the Add, and automatically gives you a field. So for this one, we're going to be calling it Design Building Layout. And for this one, because we have not got the wizard, what we need to do is go into the activity detail window and say what type of activity this will be. So it's not going to be a milestone, it's not going to be a finish, it's not going to be a finish milestone, it's going to be task dependent milestone. So you click on that one, and there you have your activity. We'll just do another one for the sake of clarity. Add. Again, this is a tax dependent activity. We'll call this one design building. And then we can go on to put the duration, what's duration, the start and finish dates, and whatever else you want to add on there. And of course, if you need to delete an activity, all you need to do is click on the activity and then click on this red button you see here and hit the delete button. Do you want to delete selected activity? So you click on yes, automatically deletes the activity. You can also go on to change the code on here if you want to, but don't forget that every time you go into your activity detail, every time you go into your activity window, make sure this is selected so it doesn't mess up your coding system. By the time you become more familiar with Primavera, you'll find that using option B, which is just adding the activities from here, becomes easier to use and appeals more for using. Thank you for listening. If you found today's video useful, please comment, like, and subscribe. Have a good day.